with another wish list video. I feel like I haven't done one of these in so long. They're one of my favorite videos to do. It's kind of like a form of manifestation, kind of thinking if I had unlimited money, unlimited wardrobe space, then I would want to get all of these things. So we're going to talk about it today. I'm sitting comfy. I'm wearing my new Pangaea trackies, the best trackies I've ever had. My Tank Air top, my Pilgrim jewellery. We're feeling good, and of course I want to know what's on your wish list. Please share everything in the comments down below so you can give me more inspiration of things I kind of want to be looking out for. The first thing on my wish list is a wool grey smart coat. I want one that has like the button at the top so I can have the collar and then like the flat bit, really long, slightly oversized, a really nice dark grey colour. Originally I thought Uniqlo was going to be the place to go. I heard really good things about their wool coats. I went into Uniqlo the other day and I was just shocked. Like, they were all so bad. They were also really thin and felt like, it literally felt like thick felt, and that's where I just realized vintage is the way to go. Like with most clothes, it just is the answer, and yeah, I'm still on the hunt. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Next thing on the list is loads of pins and badges, probably also vintage again. The reason this has really set me off, I mean, I've been talking about this in my autumn trends video. I had a pop-up on the weekend and I met a really lovely girl, and she had all of these badges on her like fake little Burberry bag, and it looks so good. I love the size difference of all of them, and you can tell they all have character, they all tell a story, and I just really want to find like my version of those pieces. The next thing is something that doesn't need to be on my wish list anymore because I already have it, which is everyday statement jewelry, and that's where Pilgrim comes in, the sponsor of today's video. Black Friday is back, and Pilgrim are offering an amazing 25% off site-wide and in-store on all of their pieces, literally everything. And because they are the best, they've given us our own special discount code, which is Susie25, so you can get an additional 25% off all of Pilgrim's stuff. And Pilgrim's Black Friday sale is running from today, November 20th to November 27th, so you can get shopping all of your favorite pieces. As you can imagine, if you watch my videos, I'm buzzing about this collab because I've been wearing Pilgrim pretty much every day for years now. They've become my favorite jewelry brand ever. I love how perfect they are for that everyday statement piece. Pilgrim's jewelry add that like little something extra, but they are still so wearable. I'm wearing all of their pieces now. I got to pick out loads more stuff, so I'm literally set for life with Pilgrim pieces, which is amazing. And these are my top 5 pieces, and I'm going to show you how I style them and how I'd wear them day to day. Right now I'm going to style the Jewellery hoops. These are probably my favourites. I'm really into big statement hoops right now, and I kind of love to wear my big hoops when I'm wearing like a high neck, like with this track jacket. Also, don't know if it's because since I cut my hair, I just love wearing like massive hoops with the bob. Also got all of the rings stacked together. I think because the outfit's quite plain, I just wanted to go a bit extra with the accessories. We've got my favourite Pulse chunky bracelet as well. I actually do think it goes, even though the cuffs are quite long. This is a Puma vintage track jacket. I found this at a car boot. Then we've got my knee-high sheer skirt for the whole skirt over trousers thing, which I'm really into. My vintage pinstripe suit trousers as well. I actually wore this outfit last night on a date night, and I just thought it was that good mix of comfy casual but a bit dressed up as well, which is where jewelry is so important, and all of this stuff just like shines, so I love this outfit. This is how I style the flow necklace. I think because it's such a deep pendant, it needs like a deep cut top. This is a vintage Nike hooded top. I think this also would work with a t-shirt underneath, but I really wanted you to see the pendant because it's so like 3D and chunky. I think it just looks really nice. I've gone for some camo jeans. These are from Menace Vintage. I love doing a full khaki outfit because that's my favorite color. So to top it off, obviously I've got to add my khaki trench. This is also vintage, full vintage outfit. I've taken off the bracelet. I thought that was too much. We've got on the same rings. I've also changed the earring stack to these smaller ones. I still got the cuff and just like layered up these smaller hoops and these adorable like heart ones. I just thought they were really nice together, and I just think this is just like a nice chill outfit in my favorite color with the statement necklace. It's such like a simple, this is what I'm saying when I say everyday statement jewelry, like that's just what Pilgrim is. This is exactly how I've been wanting to style this dress. The dress is from Knee High. It's this adorable drop waist pleated mini dress, all black, which I love. I've gone really simple, no necklace. I've kept in the small earring stack. I've taken out the cuff. I feel like it was too much. No rings because I already have the Pulse bracelet, and for this video I wanted to get a second one because I have this vision of wearing 2 bracelets, one on each arm. Oh, they just look incredible. Like, the detail's insane. I feel like it's just a very elevated outfit, and you can do like a silver bag or something like that. I'm just like obsessed with this. This is exactly how I imagine this outfit to come out. I've never tried this on. And also the back is open, which is gorgeous. I'm really obsessed with wearing necklaces and jewelry in different ways, and there's something I want to experiment with Pilgrim's Pieces, and try and wear necklaces backwards, and so they're like draping off of backless tops and things. I want to experiment with that and like wearing things in different ways, and I think an outfit like this, just wearing like a more interesting jewelry combination works. I just think the bracelets just pop so well with the dress. Like, I'm just obsessed with this. Maybe I can try and style with a jumper. This is from Enrage. That's kind of cool. It coming out from a sleeve, or even if it's really hidden like that. This is where I want to start to mix gold and silver and like see what happens. This is the Pulse necklace. I've had this since early summer, and it was my favorite statement necklace in summer. If you watched my Italy vlog, you would have seen it. All my friends were wearing it. It's like just the perfect, like, it just speaks for itself. It's like the most stunning, chunky, heavy duty necklace. They do this in silver as well. If I had it in silver, I would be wearing it in silver right now. That's why we're mixing the gold. But honestly, I'm not mad at the mixing and the gold and the silver. I don't think it's that deep. And we've got the Gelita hoops this time in like the smaller version, like the full hoop version, and I really like these, keeping it simple, nothing else stacked. Got some rings again. I just love the way this is all looking. I feel like this again is a very like night out, maybe like date night, drinks with friends outfit. Gone for the full Peachy Den Kylie top, Peachy Den Diva skirt. I've gone for my brown boots because I want an ankle boot. These are from DM Blade. Really liking this all together. Then we've got on my brown jacket. This is vintage PMK from London Lookbook. Then this is where we get also experimental. This necklace charm from Pilgrim is one of my favorite pieces as well. This necklace can definitely turn into a charm. They also do it in gold. I know you can make these into belts around your waist because the strap that comes with it is really long, and it just adds something else to your outfit. And obviously we've got the brown bag. This is All Saints from Vinted. Again, maybe it's because I have a bob, but I just feel like bigger hoops like this just suit short hair so much, or like when your hair's up and you can just have like all the attention on the hoop. I think it's so nice. I'm in love with these. I think maybe I actually prefer them to the bigger ones because they're so everyday. Anyway. The last outfit, we're styling the Alina set, aka the big chunky hoops and the little cuff. I really like this. I actually have a piercing there, and it's so hard to find earrings that fit there, and I end up never wearing a piercing in it. So the fact that I have this cuff makes me feel like I have the piercing actually like in, which is really nice. Obviously you don't need a piercing for it, anyone can wear it, which is lovely. And I've gone for like a nice dark color palette here. I feel like I'm trying to be very autumnal. You know what, this outfit might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it. I've gone for the Enrage knit jumper again. I'm wearing like a black shirt underneath to give the collar some structure, especially I'm not wearing like a necklace or anything. I feel like it needed something. Got on this vintage buckle midi. This is from Not Just Another Vintage Shop. Halzedonia little sheer socks, my Salomons again, and to top it off, this Enrage black and white knitted scarf. I'm loving knitted scarves like this. This one is actually so long. Got on the rings, stacked loads of them. Kind of simple again with the color palette, but I feel like that's why I like wearing silver, because it just always pops with the outfit. Thank you so much for Pilgrim for sponsoring today's video. They're just honestly the best, and I feel like if you know how special this is. Let's go back to the wish list of things that I don't have. A fluffy trucker hat.
I think it's called Trapper Hat, not Trucker Hat, but I think it has multiple names. I don't know what these hats are called. I'm sorry.
But I've really been loving these with like the fur details. Thames do a really good one, and they have like the brooch, which is a nice detail. My friend Ellie has a really nice black one, and it's from Snow Peak. So I'm gonna do some research this weekend and maybe try and find one. Lillies of the Valley's new collection. I feel like I speak about them in like every single wish list because they're just so good. Like everything they come out with, I love. They have these new tops and matching mini skirts. They're very sporty, and it's my friend Rivers who's modeling for it, and she just looks so good. Like she just completely sold it to me. So many pieces from Cou Cou Intimate. I love their black bodysuit with the straight neckline. I think it looks stunning. I love their midi skirt as well in black and wearing it like super low-waisted. I love their new balconette bra. I think it looks stunning. And they also have a really nice mini dress that my friend Yasmin has. They also do a really gorgeous cardigan as well. The only thing with their cardigans is they come up so short on the arms, and I'm just like a long sleeve girl, like as you can see. I just love my sleeves to be super long on my hands. I want to feel like really cozy in it. So I feel like their cardigans aren't worth the price because of that. I also went into Selfridges the other day because they sell Cou Cou there, and I had a look, and I don't know why, I just really wasn't that convinced. And I think that's always good when you can shop IRL, and then you can like make sure you want to spend your money on something when you see it in person. I think it's the midi skirt and then the bra that I really want, and they don't sell them in the store. So maybe if they were there I would have tried them on and maybe bought them, but yeah. Speaking of cardigans, I've been really wanting a super cropped cardigan that fits just below the boobs and has like the high neck fastening, and you just wear it buttoned up at the top and everything flows open. My friend Amanda has this perfect cashmere one. It's like this lovely off-white cream color. She styles it so well, and it's exactly how I'd want to wear it. Same with Chloe. She has an amazing like jacket style one. I've been really into that sort of style recently. And also at my pop-up on the weekend, I met this girl called Evie, and she had this lovely like fluffy white short sleeved one, and that was gorgeous, and that convinced me that I really want to get one. And also, whilst we're on the topic of cardigans, I really want to get a cardigan with big pockets, like big utility pockets that are done in the same fabric of the cardigan. And this is actually where I'm kind of like plugging myself a little bit for a DIY that I'm gonna do that's gonna be in my next haul. My friend works at this brand, and they were gonna come out with a cardigan like this, and that's where I sort of got the inspiration, and it set me off to get a cardigan in black, like with these pockets. They sadly didn't go through with making it, and I was so gutted. I started to look on Vinted to see if anyone was selling a version of it. The only one that I found with proper pockets like this was this one from Gap, and obviously the colour is a little bit not the vibe. So I decided I'm gonna fabric dye it, and I bought this dye. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna change the buttons as well. I'm gonna sew some black buttons on instead, and my fingers, toes, arms, everything is crossed for this turning out, because the way I've been like manifesting a pocket cardigan like this, a big crossbody bag. I feel like my bag game is so good, but I'm just missing a really nice big crossbody bag. And I have this bag that I just wish was crossbody. It's All Saints. If only the straps were just slightly bigger and it could just fit a coat under here, because I think in the summer, in the spring and stuff, like I can wear this crossbody, but it's a little too tight. I'm on the hunt, so if you have any ideas, let me know. I know that Arcs London do a really lovely one, but it's so expensive. Same with this uniform. I'm obsessed with their crossbody sling bags. Speaking of bags, I'm also really into the idea of getting a khaki smaller crossbody that's more of like a sling bag. There are so many good sling bags out there. I've been looking at loads on Depop. I really also love the ones that pack bags do. You can customize them to be the color combination that you want, but they're also like £200, and I'm just like not about to do that. I've also seen some really nice Gramici ones. I feel like I'm just in my Gorp Core era with my love for Gramici right now. Vintage Adidas. I feel like I'm always on the lookout for vintage Adidas, but there's a couple things that are on the top of my list. The first one being these vintage black, I forgot the name, boxing boots, that's it. Vintage black high boxing boots. They're these ones that come up to about here, and they've got the gold stripe details. My friend Paige has them. I see them occasionally on Pinterest and maybe even also TikTok. I feel like they're so hard to find, but I'm like manifesting some long black boxing boots. Also this black Adidas jacket. I met this girl at this event and she had it, and she said it was just vintage Adidas she found online. So random. I've never seen a jacket like this. I feel like vintage Adidas, you can just get the coolest jackets. Like, let me show you this one one that I found off of Vinted. Like, I haven't seen one like this either. Just all the little pocket details and everything. I'm just actually so obsessed with vintage Adidas. I can't help myself. Black and red stripes and white and black stripes in kind of like medium sized stripe. I love black and red. I love the whole Dennis the Menace vibe it gives. Chloe has a lot of good stripe stuff like this, and I feel like my eyes are just always drawn to it. The new Lexxola Bayonetta glasses. I actually just found some amazing Bayonetta glasses. They'll be in my next haul, but I do love the Lexxola ones, and if I was greedy and I had the money, I would definitely just go and buy the Lexxola ones as well. I think my favorite colorway is the baby pink ones. I think they look really cute. Some kind of cropped coat. I don't really fully know what I want. All I know is that I want it to have a sort of bomber style to it. Utility details, pocket details, zips, like interesting features. Definitely vintage. I went to Brick Lane the other day. I had a big scour. I found some contenders. They were either too expensive or they weren't right, and I'm just trying to gather more inspiration to kind of like see what I want. Knits. I want more knits. I want more off-the-shoulder knits that are similar to my J. Norman one. I'm obsessed with my baby pink J. Norman one. I love the off-the-shoulder fit. I love wearing jumpers off the shoulder. I know they're out there. Nothing's quite right, and I don't want to settle for something that isn't right. I want to find the perfect one. Baggy suit trousers in grey colorways, black colorways, maybe like a pinstripe details. I want them to be super low-waisted. The other day I went to Brick Lane. I did a big fat shopping day and I found a bunch of amazing ones. I hit the jackpot the most at Attica. It's a vintage shop in Brick Lane. I feel like it's not my favorite vintage shop, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people feel like that, but for something like a suit trouser, they just do it really well. They have so many options, and I did end up picking one, so you're gonna have to watch my next haul to see the one that I went for. I also love the Peachy Den ones that they've done. They were all like limited edition because it was dead stock fabric, so I sadly missed out on the ones that I would have gotten, and I don't know why I didn't look into them because they are so nice. Pieces from Susamusa, one of my favorite brands. They're a sustainable brand based here in London. They're a small brand and they do this amazing halter neck. I love a halter neck. It's one of my favorite silhouettes. I think they're so flattering. It's such a simple silhouette, but it just looks so good, and I want to get more basics like this in my wardrobe, so that's definitely on my list. Timberlands, guys, I want them so bad, and I went to a car boot, saw loads of pairs there. Sadly, none of them were in my size. I also went into the Timberlands store the other day to check what my sizing would be. I have like in between feet. I'm like a 5.5. I just don't think I would want to buy them brand new. I feel like they're not worth the money brand new when I already own a lot of shoes and you can just get them secondhand. Like, everyone is selling them secondhand. So Hunter Wellies, I said this also in my trend video, I really want to get a pair in black as well as forest green for that like classic green welly boot. I do just see, like I said in the video, Hunter Wellies are now seen as a boot, not a welly boot, if that makes sense. My friend Ray has some pairs from them and she wears them so well. She wears it with like the long socks popping out. Ballet pumps I can actually walk in. I've been loving the heeled ballet pumps that everyone's been wearing. I keep seeing these in all different colors. They look so beautiful on, but I just cannot walk in pumps, and I just don't know if I'm getting the sizing wrong, and I think that's why I need to go in person somewhere and try them on. I found loads online. I'm just not sure what is the right one to go for. The hunt continues, but one day soon I will find some really nice ballet pumps, hopefully with that little heel. Tank Air hot mesh tops, aka the top that I'm wearing. I just basically feel like I messed up with getting this colorway. Like, it's an expensive top and I don't really know why I went for the purple. I really wish I'd gotten the red. That's probably my favorite. I also love the blue. I do actually really like this colorway though. It is growing on me, but I really want the red one, and I was so tempted to dye it. My friend Ruby was like, you're not dyeing this top, like don't mess it up, don't do it, and I'm actually really glad she talked me out of it. There's a really amazing small brand called Kiriakos, I think is how you say it, and she has so many nice pieces. I've actually seen this brand on both Chloe's. She has like the baby blue sporty set. I love this. It's probably my favorite piece from them. I particularly want the low-waisted skirt. I think it's stunning. And then also one of you guys, Lola, messaged me on Instagram showing me the pieces, like, you need to check out this girl, you'll love her, and it's so true. I do. Her socks and her tank top, her pieces are amazing. Fun vintage apron, because my friend Sharin at our pop-up the other day, she wore this gingham apron and then layered over this like asymmetric cutout pleated midi skirt, and it was all this just amazing layering mesh. dress in like the best way, and you had like the tie popping out of the top. She looked so good. It was a really interesting styling technique that I've like never seen anyone do before, and it just made me think if I ever come across a really lovely vintage apron, it's definitely something that I want to get and try and style like that. Obviously it has to be Gingham. I love Gingham. Thank you, Shirin, for that one. Loafers. I want to be a loafers girl. Like everyone is wearing them and they're wearing them so well, and they just seem like the perfect wearable shoe for all occasions. I feel like I've finally come out of my obsession with trainers. I used to wear trainers and only trainers, and now I've found my perfect boots. I found my perfect heels. I feel like I need something else like a loafer just to fit in that like middle ground. So if you have any brands that I should check out, please let me know. I would like to get it vintage because then they're a little bit more worn in. They have that character. Pieces from Sobi Girl. Sobi Girl is a really amazing small brand based here in London. The owner, Sobi, I actually met her at my pop-up. She came in and she was wearing her dark blue bonnet crocheted little hat thing, and we got chatting and I found her Instagram, and I'm obsessed with so many of the pieces. Like she is so underrated and so talented. The pieces on there are insane. Like the zip ups are crazy, the skirts, and you just can't go wrong with crocheted stuff in winter. It just keeps you obviously so warm. Another trench coat. I really want one in a cream color or an off-white or like a sandy classic Burberry style color. And I actually, like, this actually breaks my heart. I had like the Burberry trench coat, the classic one, can't go wrong, timeless, great, amazing. My cat pissed on it. My cat pissed on my Burberry trench coat. What's that about? I took it to about 3 different dry cleaners. I think it went for about 5 or 6 different dry cleans. It still stinks. It's also covered in the stain on the whole front. I thought, oh, maybe I can make it work. Maybe I can put like a scarf over it. No, she's a goner. She's currently tied up in a plastic bag in my shed because I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. It would be really cool one day to like meet a seamstress and be able to turn it into something else, maybe like a maxi skirt or something. I really basically want that again, but I'm not about to pay Burberry prices. I'm now actually remembering the day when I first started selling on Depop properly, and I found a Burberry trench coat at a charity shop and I sold it on Depop for £45. £45. And that is everything that is on my wish list. A massive thank you again to Pilgrim for sponsoring today's video. I will have everything linked for them down below. You can use my code Susie25 for an additional 25% off lasting until the 27th of November. Subscribe if you haven't already, it would mean the world, and follow me on my social media to keep up with me. I will see you in my next video.